Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is August 28th, Thursday, 2025. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Feels good, actually. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cords. And then go from there. I'm hoping that this reading is going to be short. So we'll see what happens. Right? So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright, I've been seeing a lot of dragonflies and feathers. Okay. I actually found a really pretty feather today. Let me show you. Hold on. So I found this one today. It's a pretty good size too, right? I mean, my hands are small, so... But this is still a pretty good size. Oh, let me use this candle for size. See? It's a good size. So... I thought it was very pretty. I love when feathers have like the little fluff on the bottom, right? It's like so cozy looking. So I gotta go put this back. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling cards, and then we'll see what happens. I gotta hold on. I'm hearing that one song, "Come on, knock on my door. I've been waiting for you." Da 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 da. I feel like that's from like an old sitcom. Come on, knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. So somebody could be waiting for you. Like someone's just. It's kind of given like you're always welcome. But there's something like very aggressive about it too, like very like just you. Okay? I gotta what sitcom is that? Hold on. It's so funny because I deliberately left my phone in a different room, right? Just so I can let it charge. But at the same time I was like, I'm probably gonna like want to search something up. Like I'm gonna need to look up some stuff or whatever. Because it's just always like that, right? I'm always like, what's this? What's that? Right? It's just how my brain works. And prime example right here, folks. Right? So okay. Oh my gosh, the sitcom is Three's Company. That's the sitcom. Hold on. I don't even think I like really watched this one. This is an 80s sitcom. John Ritter. I'm gonna have to look into that person too, because there's something about that person that is ring-a-ding-dinging. I'm hearing a like a bike bell. Ding, ding. Yeah. We've been waiting for you. Alright, so let me look up the lyrics. Hold on. Where does it start off? Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you because your love is on time. I can't get enough of you. Bless you. You're welcome. Bless you. Okay. Jeez, this is a really long song. What the heck? Okay, so it starts off saying, I anticipate you told me that you wouldn't be late. Boy, here I wait, get the candles lit, so boy, don't you hesitate. Is this... Who? Why? This, I feel like... This can't be the same song. That... So I think this person... Who is this person? This person did a rendition of the song, because this one... by 702 came out in 2003. So they did a rendition. This is more of this person's point of view. What is this? Because in the Three's Company one it says our door. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. And in this version of the song by 702 is come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. Huh. Come and knock on our door, we've been waiting for you, where the kisses are hers and his. Ew! Three's Company 2. This is kind of giving like polygamous energy, and that's... You see, that's where it gets really annoying. Come and dance on our floor, take a step that is new. We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's Company 2. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you down at our rendezvous. Three's Company 2. That's it. It's just those three verses. Yeah, that's alright. So I think I think I know what's going on. So you have essentially a couple, or two people that want you to be involved with them, polygamous, essentially. 737. So while that's going on, at the same exact time, you have one that's like, come on, knock on my door, I've been waiting for you. But it's kind of like, I'm getting, okay, so now, oh, my chest hurts. So now it's like turning into a darker tone, because the one that's saying, come and knock on our door, I'm getting like, you ever seen like those thriller horror movies where like the people in the town or the people from the place are like the people from the place. That's so funny. My stepdad says that. The people from the place. I don't know if he still says that, but whatever. But you know how like they all look polished and well put together, but there's something very sinister behind their smile, and they're like, come join us. Come join us. Like that weird, it's just like, if I join you, I'm gonna get got. Right? Is that energy? That's what I'm getting from the come and knock on our door, we've been waiting for you. Like, it's so fun. Come hang out. You'll love it. It's very, it's not good. Right? Now this could be two people, a couple, right? Whether they're in a romantic, I don't want to say what she's here, sexual, intimate relationship, or it's just two people that want to get you involved in something. Alright? And it's crazy because I feel like they're really trying to push their energy onto you, because you have one person that's like, come and knock on my door, I've been waiting for you. It's so, and it's interesting because the differences between the lyrics, right, and the rendition that I just talked about by 702, that's longer, that's way longer. The lyrics, like, there's depths in those lyrics. Now the lyrics here by Three's Company, the theme song, it's just 3 verses. It's only 3 things. Look, it's only 3 things. That's it. That's it. So it's just, there's really nothing for you there, the 939. With these people, this group, this couple, there's nothing for you there. There's no depth, there's no longevity. You're gonna build a home with a married couple and you're gonna be the side man, the side girl? No. They have a whole family building, paying bills and blah blah, and then what's your role? What's your position? Right? If something happens to the husband, he dies, who gets all the money? The wife, and she can just bye, or the husband, and it's just, there's nothing worth longevity for you there. I'll put it like that. Now the other person, right? I don't know if you know this person. I don't know if you're around this person. Whatever the case is, I don't know. But there's a lot here between. My nose is so itching right now. There's a lot here between you and this person, or there could be between you and this person. I mean, look at the lyrics. Like, look, hold on, because this is, look. That's from the rendition. Look at all those lyrics from that one song. Same song. I anticipate, you told me that you wouldn't be late. Boy, here I wait, get the candles lit. So boy, don't you hesitate. Prepared to be amazed. I'll bend to every move that you make. You can have it your way. I got the wine on ice because I'm sure we'll be up late. You got me bugging. For you, I'm always open. More kisses and more hugging. Loving everything you do to me. No matter what the time is, you are always invited on me. I'll never fight it. Don't take me wrong. Just want to turn you on. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you because your love is on time. I can't get enough of you. Can't be faking what's real. I'll just tell you what's true. That I love it when I turn you on. You see, I feel like there's a couple of people that they probably, it's just fun, right? It's just to pass the time, or it's just an experience, or just fun. I'm getting like 3 of Cups, just partying, loose energy, right? I'm getting that kind of energy. But this is more like, oh, it's me and you time. Like, it's more like a bump and grind, serious, like, it's just more intimate. I like it. I really, really like it. I'm falling, adore it. So come knock on my door. I don't know who this person is to you. Can't be faking what's real. I'll just tell you what's true. Whoever this person is, whether they are divine feminine, divine masculine, it's kind of like they're putting out, let's say they have this antenna, right? And they're sending out signals to you to let you know, like, I don't know, they're trying to let you know, like, it's real. Like, it's not fake. It's not just for fun. It's not just a good time. Okay, but you have to use your discernment to kind of figure out who's who and what's what in the situation. All right, so that's that. Damn, I didn't even pull out any cards. Which deck am I using? So yeah. Now, if you're a divine masculine, you could have people that are trying to like distract you from your divine feminine, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. All right. It's kind of like, why would you want to? Oh, I'm also getting the energy of like, kind of like, why would you want to settle down and get married when you can still be a bachelor, or you can still be a bachelorette, or you can still. It's like that. I'm also getting, you're about to mix something up. You're about to switch something up. You know how, like, you're playing basketball and you do that one move? It's like you're faking the turn, or you're faking the move. Like, you're about to run and you're being chased, and then you go, oh, and then you switch. It's like that. So whoever you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, I think you're about to do that. You're about to, oh, faked ya. Right? There's something that you're going to do, and it's not expected. But there's a group of people that are not expecting this, for you to make this move. And this could be a physical move. Something with movement. I'm getting Wands energy. I'm getting 8 of Wands, actually. Movement. Right? There's going to be like an expected move that you do physically. Oh my god, I just got this. Hold on. Alright, sorry. I just, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's that. Yeah. An action. Alright. There are cryptic messages in your dreams, so listen to your dreams, alright? Listen to what they're telling you. Read between the lines, right? If you feel like something is irrelevant, but you keep thinking about it, you keep seeing about it, it's obviously like, hello, right? It's not irrelevant. It's kind of like you're eating tomatoes and you get a severe allergic reaction every time you eat tomatoes. That's your sign. Maybe you should not be eating tomatoes. And you're just like, oh, it's just the weirdest thing. Every time I eat tomatoes, I don't know why. The why is you're allergic to tomatoes. That's something you need to pay attention to. That's relevant. That's good information you need to know. Right? Because what if that one time, the next time you eat the tomato, that might be your last time. So pay attention to that, alright? So I feel like there's essential details that you may be overlooking. Alright? I keep getting it that I'm speaking to a divine masculine. On the bottom of the deck it says, dark storm brewing within them. Your father/stepfather. Which is so funny because I actually made a comment about my stepfather. He used to always say that. The people, the people from the place. So, because there's a father figure around you, there's a dark storm brewing within them that they really, really feel some type of way. Now, this could be a karmic masculine that feels some type of way because they can't read the actions and the motivations or the motives of a divine masculine, right? This karmic masculine could be the one that's saying, come with us. Come join us. It's fun over here. We've got booze and women and this and that. Join us. Don't settle down. Don't get married. It's giving that weird come hither energy. And this could be like, if you're divine masculine, you can have like karmic friends around you that's trying to like sway you from doing something when like it's like, what's so bad about it, or what's the problem, right? Because wherever you're about to go, it's like you should be there. You need to be going there. Like you're right. And I feel like it's getting to the point where you can't overlook these crucial details anymore, right? And I feel like that Eight of Wands energy, that momentum, that action, that movement that you're gonna take, it might even be unexpected to you, right? You might wake up in one day and just be like, oh, I'm gonna move to Bolivia, and you didn't even expect that to happen, right? Like, I don't know. But there is a masculine, a father figure. This could be your father figure or someone that you're friends with that has children, that's kids, right? That has kids. Like your karmic friend could be like a kind of crappy dad or a crappy father, or like they're just, maybe I shouldn't have my daughter around your son kind of energy, okay? But they feel some type of way. So anyways, let's move on. Mentally unstable. Jesus Christ. It's this person. I haven't seen this card in years, actually. I can't remember the last time. It's okay, baby. The last time this card came out. I think it was maybe like 2 years ago that I actually seen this card come out. Or like a year and a half ago, maybe. He/she pays for play. So this is essentially a trick. Or they do things for money, right? I mean, the cards, they say it all, right? This person's mentally unstable. Obviously, there's something wrong. I shouldn't say that. They're dealing with some sort of issues, right? And they feel like this, for some people, for this person, this could be an outlet, right? Making them feel seen, making them feel heard, making them feel valuable. So they do this, right? This could be a lonely karmic masculine who can't get attention from women, so he pays for it, right? Or they pay other people to give them attention, or they'll do things, right? Give me money and I will do this for you in return, right? Because they can't make money any other way, or they don't have a sense of value. This is someone who puts a price tag on their worth. So there's nothing you can do about that. And it's crazy though, because I feel like whoever this karmic person is, this is a karmic person that could be around you. you may know who this person is. That's probably why you're going to do like a quick 180 or 160. What is it? 180, right? 360 is full. It's like full. It's full circle. So 180 is like halfway, I think, or like, and then you just stop right there. So yeah, I feel like this person was trying to get you down to go down a certain path, and then you just kind of stop, and then you just go the other way, right? It's kind of like you're playing basketball, and then you psych them out. It's like that. So you're gonna have to do this with this person, right? On the bottom of the deck, there's a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. This person could be a Virgo. So this could be a Virgo that you might have to do this to, a karmic Virgo, or you are a Virgo. 6th house, Virgo, Earth. Method of responding to everyday crisis. That's crazy because this person is mentally unstable. So you could have a Virgo that's mentally unstable. Alright, so you're going to have to... I don't think I should do this reading anymore. Cancer. 4th house, water. Alright, I'm gonna finish the reading, but Jesus Christ. So you do have this person. This person could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. Oh my God. This person they're not doing so well. All right. So Virgos are really, really good. Really, really good. One thing I love about Virgos is that, okay, what's the problem? What's the solution? I love that. Right? I love that. Right? Like, stop complaining. Like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna move on? Right? So, if this is a Virgo, this Virgo is having a crisis in their own lives, and that's crazy. Be careful of Virgos in that energy, right? Because they're the ones that usually people go to that fixes problems, right? I have a problem, can you help me fix it? I don't know what to do, right? But if this is a Virgo that's like essentially crashing out, you really need to I'm getting mind your manners, all right, essentially, because this is someone who is going to feel some type of way. Like, if you're, this is supposed to be the problem fixer, but their whole life is a problem and they can't fix it, right? And you seem to know the answers, or you seem to know the problem. That's, don't say anything that doesn't need to be said. That's all I can say about that. Okay, don't say anything that needs to be said, right? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, right? So mind your manners when it comes to this person. This is the person that you might have to do a 180 towards, right? Because I was also getting that this person was definitely trying to lead you down a wrong path deliberately, and this could be a path of being mentally unstable, messing up your daily routines, or like trying to put chaotic, disturbing, disgusting things in your routine so you can see it as the norm. And, well, I've been this way for 10 years, I've been this way for 5 years, I've been this way for 3 years, I've been this way all my life, and you know, I'm not changing myself kind of energy. And that's you really need to be careful, because being in that energy will really deteriorate your health, and Virgos are all about good health. Okay, so if you're listening to a toxic Virgo, their health is shot for a reason. Don't listen. Then we have this Cancer energy here. Alright, so you could be divine feminine, divine masculine headed towards a divine feminine. Yes, my love.
The rainbow out.
And this person doesn't want you to go towards them, because that means healing, right? Divine masculine provides the ultimate healing for her divine, what does it say? Divine feminine provides the ultimate healing for her divine masculine. You think a divine masculine is going to find healing in a karmic masculine? When has that ever been a thing? That doesn't exist. Okay? That's not a thing. I gotta flatten it out. So you, divine masculine, going towards your divine feminine, that's going to guarantee you healing. So of course this karmic masculine is like off his rocker, crashing out, because they couldn't stray you away from your divine feminine, which would mean the ultimate healing, right? Growth, expansion, foundation, building. And you have a divine feminine that is waiting for you. She's saying, like, come on out of my door, I'm waiting for you, I'll let you in, like, hello, right? This is real. But this karmic masculine is like, come join us, but not realizing that you're going towards a bunch of sick people doing sick things. Where's the healing in that? They can't heal themselves. Listen, I've seen you ever see a karmic Virgo crashing out? It's so like it's one of those things where you have to like, what am I looking at? Alright? I'm telling you, it's just not normal. Alright, so when a Virgo is toxic, that's, I don't know, you gotta be mindful, alright? Because Virgos, when they're in their North Node, they're the best to be around. I love them, alright? They're amazing people, right? Solutions, healing, advice, wisdom, great with money, they're just amazing people. But in their South Node, let me tell you, that is a fire-breathing dragon. Don't get near it. So, yeah. You could have already been picking up on certain things about this person with their cryptic messages in your dreams, okay? So you might have an inkling, follow that inkling, right? There's a reason why. If you feel like it's irrelevant, why is it still, like, why are you still seeing it, why? There's a reason for it, right? It's like you go to the doctor and you stepped on a piece of glass, right? And you take the glass out and then you put a bandage over it. You're like, doctor, my foot hurt. I don't know why. The doctor's like, okay, well, have you done anything recently? Right? And you're like, I don't know, doctor, but I can't walk because my foot hurts and blah, 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 right? And the doctor's like, okay, well, let's walk by what happened recently. Like, why is it, right? And then you're like, oh, well, a week ago, I stepped on a piece of glass and just put a bandage over it. Well, maybe that's why. And then finally, when you look at the wound, it's infected and you got, like, gangrene and things like that. It matters, right? Small details matter. Pay attention. I don't understand, like, it's something so irritating when someone tells me a story and they where are the details in the story? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Alright? So you could also be in that energy, like, something does not make sense. This doesn't make sense. And, right? And if you're an air sign, like, if it's not making sense, it's just gonna irritate you. Alright? Someone's heading your way. I'm seeing the Chariot. Actually, I've been hearing that word Chariot a lot lately. And that's like you could also be going places, going somewhere. You could be the one in this Chariot, essentially, spiritually, making movements, doing something, taking action. I just got really, 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 really nauseous. Alright, what else? Your light bothers their demons, okay? So that could be another reason why this energy was trying to, like, come over here. Come on our side. It's fun over here. Right? And it's just like, yeah, it looks fun. It sounds fun. But I don't feel like it's fun. Because if I go over there, I'm going to get got. I just know that. I feel that. I'm not going to go over there. I'm good on that. Alright? And that's why you have a light within you that they want to snuff out, essentially. You got people that are battling their own demons, don't even know where they are, don't even know what kind of demons. They just, forever crisis. And you want me to go with you? I've seen what your demons have been doing to you. I'm looking at you. You are a product of your demons, and I'm seeing that. You're not defeating your demons. Your demons are... They have dominion over you. And you want me to go over there with you and you can't even control your own demons? No thanks. I'm good. I've seen what that side looks like. I'm good. No sir, no ma'am. Alright? So I feel like, the whole details, that Virgo energy, really paying attention to the details. Sirens in the background. So I feel like that's what's going on. You've been paying attention to the details, and you're like, okay, all right, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Cancer came out again. Look, that Cancer 4th house energy. So you could be a divine feminine. This is also about the root base, who you really are. Okay? So who you really are is a being of light. So whether you're a divine feminine or you're going towards a divine feminine. But there's also something about healing your roots. Alright? So let's say you have this karmic Virgo that's like trying to like snuff out your light, trying to poison you, trying to corrupt you, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, I've seen the life that you're living. I've seen that. That's a very corrupt, poisoned life. If I stay here with you, if I follow you, if I listen to you, that's going to happen to me. I don't want that. I'm good on that. No, thank you. So you could be realizing that too. Like, as a divine masculine, why would you listen to the words of your karmic friends? Look at their lives. Look at it. Look at how they're living their lives. Is that what you want? Because that's what they're inviting you for. That's exactly what's going to happen. Look at the life that you're receiving advice from. Just look. Really look at it. Don't just listen, right? Just look. And you could be realizing that a bunch of these karmic men have mom issues, or they don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going, right? They have trauma and issues, mental instability, right? Living the party life, always in that 3 of Cups energy, woohoo, right? Always up on a Tuesday energy. Is that the life that you want? Because you're being invited with open arms to that lifestyle, right? But where's the stability? Where's the foundation? Where's the home? Where's the comfort, right? You're going to find that with your divine feminine. That 4th house Cancer energy, right? You could be a Cancer, you could be heading towards a Cancer, or this is just about wanting to build a healthy foundation, so where you're comfortable and you know who you are. And if you have children, your children, they're not gonna have the same issues that you're being guided. It's like, I read a phrase, I actually posted this on my community board. It said, if you don't defeat your demons, they will raise your children. Okay, so you really need to be mindful of what you're do. Is that an invitation that you want to accept? Yes or no? Okay, so I feel like you divine masculines could be doing a lot of like, let me see. For some of you too, this could be a karmic mother. That's a Virgo. And you guys could be realizing, well, my mom is, hypothetically speaking, for the sake of this reading, a lot of divine masculines could be realizing and waking up to the fact that their moms are just bitter and karmic and resentful, right? And if they went down the path that their karmic bitter moms wanted them to go down, sure enough, they would be a karmic masculine as well, raising karmic babies. And then, right? So a lot of these divine 33, thank you. A lot of these masculines are turning into divine masculines, and that's the movement that they're making. That's the change. I'm here, that's the wave now, right? Karmic masculines are out, divine masculines are in. Alright? That's not fun when your life it feels like it's a forever crisis and you gotta pay so you're not lonely. That's not. Who says that? Who thought that was fun? Right? Why would you pay for companionship when you can have your divine feminine, your divine masculine waiting for you in a cozy environment? Like, everything's home sweet home, right? Home is where the heart is. It's not going to be at the clubs. It's not going to be with the hookers. It's not going to be at the parties. It's not going to be in that kind of energy. That's exactly the kind of energy that you're being invited to join, right? So you really need to pay attention to who you're taking advice from. But I feel like you divine masculines, this could be for divine feminines too. Everybody, divine everybody, right? Hear ye, divine everybody. You guys are really, really, like, I hear the advice that you're taking, and some of it may sound good, and some of it may not sound good. But you have to use your discernment to kind of like, okay, thank you for the advice or whatever, or okay, but like, if it's not clicking, don't try to force it. Okay? Sometimes karmic people do give good advice, right? And sometimes the only advice that a karmic person can give you is what it looks like when you're karmic, right? For example, I'm the mother that I am with my child because I've seen what kind of mother I don't want to be. Okay? So that could be the example right there, just by seeing the individual. You don't have to interact, you don't have to talk, but just by seeing it, that could be an example right there. That's a lesson right there, right? You are a witness to people's karmas, people's demise, and it's not anything to be hee hee ha ha. It's not. It's just, okay, I see what you're showing me, God. I see. Thank you for this lesson. That's it. And to just keep it pushing. So I feel like you divine masculines or divine feminines or both could be realizing, like, I've seen what it's like when you take the advice of these karmics, or just by watching these karmics, like, just by watching them be. Okay, just watch them be. Oh, I'll get one more. And then I'll switch. Neptune's warning. So I also feel like with that Virgo energy too, with the karmic Virgo, all they care about is monies, materials. King of Pentacles reverse energy, all they care about is gaining, having, feeling, touching, materials, things, wants, right? It's all earthly, shallow based, right? Fast, now, how can I have now? I want this now, right? Kind of energy. Whereas the King of Pentacles upright essentially would be, okay, if I want this, I'm gonna start from the ground up. And they will work and work and work. Okay, they will do it from the ground up. But a King of Pentacles in reverse, that's not like that. And this is someone who, this is all they care about. Things that they can feel and touch, and having a good time, and the fast life. And okay, but that's fun and all, and it looks fun, it sounds fun, but over time, that will deteriorate your health in more than one ways. That'll rip your spirit apart. That will mess with your mind. That'll mess with your health. That'll mess with your finances. That fast life, there's no comfort in that. There's no peace in that. You can't breathe. You can't relax. It's always gotta go, right? It's just, okay? Very impulsive and erratic energy. It's not, there's no healing in that, right? And if you are listening to a karmic King of Pentacles in reverse, you're not going to find healing in that energy. You're not. I'm telling you right now, that's you want to heal, right? Heal within yourself, and then, like, you know, your divine feminine is waiting for you, right? A divine masculine needs their divine feminine. It's a pair, it's a match. An emperor needs his empress, all right? A queen needs her king, and vice versa. Thank you. Delicious. Neptune's warning came out. If you put your faith only in the world of your senses, you will always know a hunger that cannot be satisfied. As the ocean dissolves the beach beneath your feet, I will show you that your fine castles and all inside them are made of sand. These karmic masculines are not building anything of stability, anything of value, anything of worth, anything of longevity. They're not. That's a King of Pentacles upright. This is a King of Pentacles reverse that we're talking about. It was delicious. Can I play with this, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
What did I make?
Yes. What did you make? Wait, can I have half of this? Here.
I need this.
She said, no.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. I really wanted to play with that, but whatever. So yeah, there's nothing, and I feel like a lot of you divine masculines are like looking at these karmic masculines and like, why am I listening to you? Why am I taking your advice? Right? It's like you're giving me all of this advice, but like, what is it really amounting to? What does it really mean? 40-40, like it's like sugar-coated shit. It doesn't mean anything. It's worth nothing, right? So a lot of divine masculines could be realizing that they've been listening to karmic masculines, toxic masculinity. Oh, you gotta be like this, right, in order to get the girls. But the girls that you're attracting are, look. Just use your eyes, for God's sakes. Look. I did see 414, by the way. Like, I don't know. I know, but it's just like, you know, you can only say something for so long, and then you're just like, you know, do what you want, right? So it's so weird, because this is gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be at the clubs and we're gonna get all the hoes and blah blah blah, right? And then you've been at the club every night for the past week, and it's just like, aren't you tired? Aren't you exhausted? Like, have you showered? Do you have a home where you can shower? Have you eaten a meal? Right? Do you have a job? Like, do you have bills to pay? Spending all night, every night at the club. Shake that ass in a circle energy. And it's just like, can you get some fresh air? Don't you want to, like, you're not tired? Because I'm telling you, I feel like you men are waking up like, what's really this life worth about? Like, what is it? Like, you know, like, that's not, you can't make a strip club your home. That's not for that. It's not, that's for temporary fun. That's for, woohoo! That's for throwing up on a Tuesday. That's for that energy. That's not your home. That's not your safe haven. That's not where you can raise children. That's not where you can, you know, have a cozy evening and watch a movie by the fire. That's not that lifestyle, that fast-paced lifestyle, right? Partying, clubs, this and that. That's not, no. And I feel like a lot of karmic men be wanting to drag divine masculines into that lifestyle, and like, oh, it's fun here. This person will do whatever you want. Just join us. And it's like, that's weird and creepy and dirty. Alright? There's really something about divine feminine being able to heal the remaining of whatever divine masculine. There's something where you can only do so much yourself, okay? That's why we pull on the Most High God for strength and hope, and right? But I feel like the divine feminine leans on divine masculine, and vice versa. It's kind of like a proper give and take, a yin and yang, a balance. All right? There are certain things that divine masculine can do that the divine feminine cannot do. It's just not her place. And vice versa, 4404, okay? So I feel like in this situation, this is a divine masculines, multiple, plural, all over, that now needs healing from divine feminines, because divine feminines can do that, right? And if you're my emperor, I'm gonna give you that support, that love, that encouragement, that uplift, right? That's what you do. And vice versa, when an empress is having a day off, that's kind of like where it's gonna be, he needs to pick up 60% of the slack because she can only provide 20% of that day or that moment or whatever. That's how that is, right? It's not always. It will never really truly be every day 50-50, okay? But I feel like in order for you to receive that, you have to get away from this energy that's like draining everything that you have, right? Oh, you don't need divine feminine. You don't need that. You got all these chicks to choose from, and it's just like those chicks can't even give you 2% because they don't even have 1% of their own energy, right? All right, let me get you. I'm hearing that song. Throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. 7th house. This is about partnerships, right? You got karmic masculines that want you to partner up with them, but it's like, really look at what's behind those partnerships, those friendships, those relationships, those dynamics. Really look at them for what they are. Look at them, okay? Open your eyes. I'm also getting Libra. You could be a Libra. You could be a Cancer. You could be a Virgo. Or this is about a Virgo, a toxic Cancer, a toxic Libra. All right. This is about a Libra and a Virgo that want you to partner up with them, or a Cancer and a Virgo that want you to partner up with them, or a Cancer and a Libra that want you to partner up with them. Take it how it resonates. All right. Or this could just be about how, depending on who you partner up with, right, it will deteriorate your health by confusing you of who you are, what your purpose is, what you really want out of life, right? So the confusion would be with, come hang out and party with us, we're a family here, versus, which is easy and fast and instant gratification, versus a real family dynamic where you have to work and be present every day. You have to build it from the ground up. You have to put into, right? And a lot of the times, you know, you have to pour into more than you can receive, especially when it comes to raising children. When it comes to raising children, you have to put like 18, like that's 18 years of your life that you have to pour more into, right? And that's just, it's worth it to me. I mean, I don't know, but that's just how it is. Not every relationship, right? The good ones, right? That are worth working for and fighting for, like being a parent, right? Being a spouse, owning a business, right? Especially when it comes to business, like you have to put more money into the business like the first couple of years before you can actually see result in revenue. It's just how it is, right? But there's long term with that, okay? Longevity with that, long lasting with that, all right? Especially if this is worth it and this is good, then heck yeah. But this is quick, fast paced, instant gratification. There's no longevity with that. So we have diplomatically, relationships, get a fair deal. See, I told you. See. There's also with that diplomatically, I'm getting that thing again where you're gonna have to mind your manners, all right? Because you're essentially going to be communicating with someone who's mentally unstable. So you have to be, I feel like this might be a little bit of a continuation from yesterday's reading, where I talked about how someone who's, it would be in your best interest, the way you speak to them, all right? The way you handle the situation, all right? So I feel like this is that person. Okay, ultimately, there's a reason why they want you to be in a certain lifestyle, in a certain partnership, in a certain dynamic, right? And it's not really about you. It's just that I also feel like whoever this person is, whoever these people are, they know, for some reason, they feel like it's impossible for them to heal or have light or... Oh my God. This could be like somebody who grew up in a very dysfunctional family dynamic, never had their mom around, or never had their father around, or both parents, or parents always in and out of jail, or whatever the case it is. I don't know, right? And they just don't feel like normalcy is for them, so they downplay it or they judge it, right? Oh, you think you're too good because you're getting married and you're gonna have a family and a white picket fence, and you, it's that. And it's like, what's wrong with that? Why are you demonizing a healthy family dynamic, a healthy household? Why are you demonizing it? So that's really what's going on. So are you going to go with these people? Come with us, right? Or you going to go to your person that's, and it literally said in the lyrics, you can't fake what's real, right? You're going to go to something real. And there's two hands, right? You're going to go towards something real and make it work. That's Tim Gunn from Project One Ray. Alright, designers, let's make it work. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been watching TV for as long as I can remember, so I just have like so yeah, right? So that's that. I'll get one more and then I'll move on to tarot. I've seen 545. I'm seeing a lot of like one number, a different number, and then the same number. It's been like that for as long as I can remember. It's always been. So you could have like a perfect match, essentially. Your person. Same goals, same core values. The frequency is on point with the both. Right? The connection is whatever. If you haven't met this person, you're going to meet this person. But notice how when you meet a particular somebody, let me put it like this, okay? Notice how when you meet someone, and then all of a sudden, right, their friends have something to say about you, or your friends have something to say about this person, or it just seems like you're always getting attacked, and they're always getting attacked, whatever the case it is, right? But when you're not around that person, it's quiet, crickets, right? But it always seems to be an uproar, right, around a particular person, right? And that's because the relationship's being attacked, right? You got a bunch of people that don't want you to be with your divine feminine, or don't want you to be with your divine masculine, right? But when you're with everybody else, it's kind of like, oh, okay. So she's not in her purpose. That's okay. He's not in his purpose. That's okay. Quiet, crickets, right? But when two forces are coming together, it's like an uproar. It's like I'm hearing everybody just in a courthouse yelling and arguing. I'm hearing someone say, "Objection! Objection!" It's just noisy, very noisy, because two people are together or around each other or coming close together. It's a lot of noise. And I also feel like this come hither energy is kind of like it's a rush. There's something rushed about it. Yeah, come on. You have a lot of fun, I promise. You'll have a lot of fun, but you gotta come with us. You gotta go, let's go. Right? It's like, okay, then you do this, you go to the strip club every night. Why are you rushing me? That strip club's not gonna go anywhere. Right? It's not. But you are divine masculine, divine feminine. You're going somewhere. Right? Like I said, the 8 of Wands. You're making a movement, you're making a change, you're doing something, and it's not, nobody knows what or when, but there's an energy of rushing, right? Come on, and it's just like, relax, like, it's not going to go anywhere. You've been there every night the past week. I know for a fact, that strip club, that house, that club, whatever, that place, it's not going to grow legs and run away. It's not Baba Yaga, right? Where's the chicken? It's not that, right? Alright, one more. In Aries. So, you could be Aries or an Aries can be involved. But I feel like you're going to have to really use that, that energy that Aries have. They have like, so Aries is the first house, I am. What you see is what you get, right? They're not going to sugarcoat shit, nothing. They're not. It is what it is, right? So I feel like you're going to have to also stand in your power. We have willpower, your willpower, what you think, what you know about. What you think you know about. Do it your own way. Yeah. So I feel like you could be an Aries divine masculine, or you could be an Aries divine feminine, or this is just about you really taking a look at what's around you, who's around you, what's going on, really looking, right? And then by you being in this energy, using your willpower, what you think you know about, which is the information you've been gathering, paying attention to the details, do it your own way. That's the Eight of Wands on you. You're just gonna like do a whole. You've been real. I feel like you've been. Doesn't matter if you're in Aries or not, but I feel like you've been really taking a look at the path that you've been going down, and you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm done with this path. I'm done. And the entire time you were on that path, you had people come join us. It's fun over here. Yeah, let's go. I'm getting like a lot of seductress energy as well, right? Like, come join us. And going down this path may have seemed fun or easy, convenient, fast, satisfying. But when you really look at the facts, when you really look at the details of it, when you really take a step back, where is that pathway leading you? Down mental illness, spiritually blocked, bad partnerships, bad deals, bad relationships, more healing because you're opening more wounds and causing more damage and more karma, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. All right? So when you go down that lifestyle, that's what you're accepting. Right? Sure, you can live a fast-paced lifestyle, but you got to give up your sanity. You got to give up your peace. You got to give up the security of your health. Right? Because if you're living this fast lifestyle, you're not going to know, am I healthy or am I not healthy? Right? Do you need to get tested or do you not going to get tested? Have you shared something you shouldn't shared? Right? Have you consumed something you shouldn't have consumed? It's always a question of your health every day with that Virgo energy, right? Because there's no security in your health versus, right, living a different lifestyle. Like, yeah, I'm good because that's not something you're consuming every day or getting involved with every day or doing every day, right? Like, you know where your health is. So you got to think about it. Is it the security of your health, your mental health, financial health, your soul, right? That's a quick, sure way to sell your soul, right? You're lowering the value and the worth of your soul. You're corrupting your body. You're poisoning your body. It's just like you're essentially a tool for the community to use. And that's like, do you want to be just viewed as an object? Right? And it's not just feminines that are that way. Men, right, be allowing themselves to be used as just a tool, right? Especially like if this is a very attractive man. Oh yeah, it'll be easier for you to get girls because blah blah blah, right? But then now look at you. You've been doing this for so long. Like, you got to use your looks to get money, to get, right? It's not just women that this happens to. It's also men, right? But I feel like it's easier for men to get swayed into this lifestyle because of their ego, right? Because a lot of the times too, men can be kind of dumb. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. Men can be dumb. They're adorable. I love men. I think men are so useful. So they can be very powerful, great, helpful, but at the same time they can be pretty dumb, right? And that's a lot of it has to be because they're not paying attention to what they're being told to spiritually and the divine and their heart, and and that has to do with toxic masculinity, right? A lot of toxic men think that listening to your intuition is women mumbo jumbo, and having faith is a girl's thing, and it's just like, that's so toxic, man. Right? Anyways, all right, let me move on to tarot. Right? Not all men are dumb. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. What happened, baby? Let me see.
It's not dumb.
Let me see. Oh, let me see. I can't see, pumpkin. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. You have to start with once upon a time. Three of Pentacles upright. You could be reevaluating the collaborations that you've been involved in or that you want to involve yourself with or you want to be around in. Right? It's a lot of like Marie Kondo energy. Does this relationship bring you joy? Does this friendship bring you joy? Do these connections bring you joy? Right? And if it doesn't, then it's gotta go. If it does, then it stays, or then you go towards it. All right? Yeah. In the 7th house in Aries, yeah, you're realizing the kind of partnerships that you want to be around, right? That you want to go towards, and it's you, not what anyone tells you. Oh, you should be friends with this person. You should date this person. You should work with this person, right? And it's very if there's men, they can be so simple sometimes. No offense, truly, no offense, right? But if a man is not standing in his power, it's very easy for a man to be convinced otherwise. All right, so this could have been a man that was very easily convinced. Oh, do this, you should do that, we should do this, hang out with this, you shouldn't talk to them, you shouldn't talk to her, you shouldn't hang out with her, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't, right? Especially if this is like a mother figure telling their son. That's a mama's boy. So when that man is like, I really want this, and that mom's like, well, you shouldn't, blah, that man is gonna have to grow up and put his big boy pants on and be a man and say, well, this is what I want, because this is my life and this is what I'm going to go towards, and you're going to have to keep it pushing. So I feel like you're going to have to be in that energy, Divine Masculine, right? Or you have been in that energy where you're like, okay, well, this is who I want to be with. This is where I want to work. This is what I want to do. I don't care what you say. This is what I want to do. This is my life. This is my happiness, my partnership, my business, my whatever, my dynamic, right? And that's why I feel like men are very easily swayed, right? So I should say weak men, okay? A weak man. But I feel like you are not a weak person anymore because it says your willpower, right? And a ram, rams are actually very, very tough. And if you ever see two rams going at it, they will literally clunk heads, okay? So whoever you are, Divine Masculine, you're like literally heading towards with all your might, all your willpower to what you want. And if this person that's like, come with us, if they're not getting out of your way, okay, well then you can get the hands too. Right? Whether this is a Libra or an Aries or a Cancer, I feel like they will all put hands on people, like, okay? But a Virgo will pay somebody to put hands on people. I feel like there could have been someone that was trying to pay a Divine Masculine to do something for them as well. So it could have been like a karmic Virgo trying to pay an Aries to do something negative or dark or toxic for them. Hypothetically speaking, just because of the cards say that. And this Aries could have been like, why though? If you want it to happen so bad, why don't you do that? Because that's what you want. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Alright? So... Alright. The Lover's upright. Jeez. Okay, so if this is an Aries, they want to communicate to someone. Alright, if this is a Divine Masculine, they want to communicate to their Divine Feminine. They could want to communicate with you. You're gonna have to do, I don't know, do with that what you will. You're gonna have to decide what to do on that. Alright, this person wants, I'm getting 6 of Pentacles, yin and yang, give and take, right? You give it, I take it. That's let me know. But yeah, that's it. I also feel like you could have inspired this person to go towards what they really want the most, right? So if they're not an Aries, they could be a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini, or you could be an Aries, or this is just about how they want to communicate about what they want. Right? Whoever this Divine Masculine is, what they want to do, that could be the whole 180, that they're going to communicate to you what they want. It's you. They want you. They're going to tell you that. Right? And you can know that what they're telling you is the truth. Right? Because it says you can't fake what's real. Yes. Hopefully she doesn't ask for it back, because then I'm going to have to give it to her. But I love playing with Play-Doh. It's just so... It's like the original squishy toys. Right? Plus it gives my hands something to do when I'm not doing things with my hands. Right? So yeah. I also feel like you could be questioning Divine Feminine if this is like, I'm getting Divine Feminine like, is this really real? Like, is he real, or is she really real? Right? Whoever you are, whatever receiving end you are, whoever you are that's receiving this like communication, you're gonna be the one that, I just seen 1515. You're gonna be like, you're gonna ask God, is this real? Am I being punked right now? Because look at the way she's, oh wait, they're naked, hold on. Look at the way she's looking at that angel. She's not looking at the man, right? She's right here on this side. She's not looking at the man, she's looking at the angel. The man is looking at her, like, yeah, this is what I want you, blah, blah. Right? He's looking at her, telling her that, and she's looking at angels, like, is this real? Like, is he for serious? We have the Empress in reverse, so on the bottom of the deck, I don't even know if this was, whatever, it doesn't matter, but this is how I'm looking at it. So this could have been like a karmic mother figure that was trying to like, oh, don't do that, don't talk to her, don't be with her, she's not good enough for her. And, you know, for a while that can only work, you know, if you're a mama's boy. But at some point you're going to have to be like, okay, well, that's, you know, you feel that way, but that's not how I feel. That's not what I want. Right? So, I don't know. Do with that what you will. Okay, see, I was right. Because now the Empress is upright on the bottom of the deck. This is who they're going towards. So there could have been a karmic mother figure that knew that you were an Empress, or felt or seen that you were an Empress. Right? So, karmic mother figure, karmic masculines, they don't want divine masculines to heal and go towards healing and longevity, generational wealth, generational happiness, stability, healing. Stay with us. Be karmic with us. Stay toxic with us. Live the fast life with us. It's fun here. Right? And then maybe fun for like a day or two, but like, dang, you've been partying for like 10 days straight. Like, you gonna drink some water? Like, your liver's shot. Your eyes are red. Like, go get some fresh air. Like, how are you not tired of smelling feet and ass all day? Like, right? So, I feel like they don't want divine masculines to go towards their divine feminines. And these divine masculines are just like, okay, are you going to cook me a home meal? Are you going to cook me dinner? Are you going to wash my clothes? Are you going to help me when I need help? Are you going to be my confidant? Are you going to lift me when I need lifting? Are you going to, like, right? Like, you're not going to get that energy. You're not. You're not going to get that energy from this weird, fast life environment. You're not. Okay? Not saying that divine feminines like only cook meals and wash clothes, but like just like I said, it's not always going to be 50-50. It's going to be like sometimes 60-20 or whatever their percentage is for that day, that month, that time, whatever. Right? Let's say divine masculine has an important meeting and he can't make it to wash that one shirt that he really needs, that he feels would be great for his outfit. Divine feminine is able to do it. He'll ask her, yes, of course, I got you, I can do that, no problem. But you can't ask people who are at the club or at those parties, hey, can you wash my shirt real quick? Because first of all, you don't even have a washer and you don't even have a home. You've been at that club for 10 days straight. So who are you going to ask? Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters? Yeah, baby, it's an old show.
There is Ghostbusters.
Look, the Empress on the bottom of the deck. This Empress reverse is here. She's like, I don't know, hovering around these divine masculines. Yes, the Empress in reverse. Right? These Empresses in reverse, these karmic feminines and karmic masculines, they don't want divine masculines to, like, why do you want to, why do you, marriage is hard. Relationships are hard. It's a lot of work and nagging and this and that. You really want to listen to someone nag at you all day? You really want to do errands and pay bills when you can just live the fast life and that's what they're selling. That's what they're inviting you to. And it's just like, how pathetic of a life that you want to live that life just to avoid the responsibility of being able to have your own. Like, that's crazy to me. But that's what they're selling. And I feel like that's what these men were buying for a very long time, right? Why would I have to pay my own bills when I could just live with my mom and, right, drive her car? I just seen a bunch of ones. The Five of Cups reverse. Yeah. I feel like you're making these decisions. You're realizing what kind of relationships you don't want. And because this is, you know what you know, you don't feel any type of way about it negatively. It is what it is. Right? And I feel like you've also made the decision, like, if I have to let you go, then I have to let you go. It is what it is. I'm good with that. Right? It doesn't bother me that I have to let you go. Now, it might bother these people, but that's not your business. That has nothing to do with you. It's just, it is how it is. And it's also, the Five of Cups reverse also represents recovery. So you have a lot of divine masculines that are like healing and recovering from whatever this is, right? They're heading towards their divine feminines. Divine feminines that can heal them. We have the Hanged Man upright and the Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel like by changing their perspective, they were able to avoid like something disastrous, like something like putting their health at risk, or losing their job, or losing their home, or losing access to their glory or their divine feminine. I'm also getting the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups energy, right? But I feel like a lot of these divine masculines, they did something just in time. They changed their perspective. They did a 180 just in time, or they're about to, right? And that's the best thing they could have done, or that they did, or that they're doing, because they're avoiding like just this crazy lifestyle, right? I'm also getting like a trap, like someone's trying to like convince you to sleep with someone, and they know that person is sick. I mean, a sickness that you can't come back from. That's a whole trap right there. Okay, so you really need to be careful. Really, really take a look at who's giving you advice, and you know, okay, so where's this coming from? Why? You may not even like, I don't know. Some people, they're not really like the details, it's not really that deep to them, right? But I feel like at the same time, that's probably why people get themselves in situations that they get themselves in, because they're not really paying attention. They think that what they think is irrelevant, it doesn't matter, but in reality, it does matter. Okay? It does matter. Right? And if they were, and then they'd be the same people that'd be like, well, if I had known, if I only knew. What do you mean? You did know. You were told multiple times. In many multiple ways. You just didn't think it was important. Okay? So I feel like a lot of divine masculines are dodging bullets that are meant to destroy them. And it really had to do with how they were viewing and looking at something. Their beliefs about something. Okay? Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck upright. That's where they're heading towards. That's where they're going. And I feel like now that these divine masculines, they can see, oh, that is for me. Okay, so why am I not going to go towards my Wheel of Fortune? It's right there. I'm not. And I feel like a lot of these divine masculines are angry, but their anger was justified. Because they're realizing they were deliberately led down the wrong path when their whole purpose was the Wheel of Fortune and success and divine feminines and being with an empress. Like, you telling me that was all lined up for me, and you knew, and you were trying to distract me? Oh yeah, they're mad. They're mad. But it's justified anger, okay? But what they do with that anger, that's up to them, okay? But I just feel like it's okay to be angry, but what you do with that is what matters, alright? So that's that. Alright? So I'll get like one more and then I'll close the reading. Strength. Yeah. We have strength and we have willpower out here. Yeah, a lot of strength and willpower, man. This is tough. This is tough. And I feel like a lot of these revelations to these divine masculines could be like heartbreaking in a sense too. Because it's like, damn, you're supposed to be my friend, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my you're supposed to be near and dear to me, and you were just really trying to like distract me the whole time, sway me the whole time, tempt me the whole time, right? There's no love in these situations, and a lot of these divine masculines, that could be like, dang, like, there's no love. There was never any love because they're karmics and they don't care about that. They want to survive. They want to keep going. They don't want to be alone in their misery. Misery loves company, right? And I feel like a lot of divine masculines are realizing there's no love in a certain situation. There's no, that 4th house Cancer energy, there's no home. There's no heart. There's no stability. There's no... You think you're going to know who you are around a bunch of people who don't know who they are, and they're convincing each other, oh yeah, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And they don't know who they are. Yes? What's the problem?
The big storm now.
The big storm? Well, let it pass.
Take a look.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, so, yeah. So they could be realizing that, and it's just like, it may be like... At first, it could just be like, dang, it's really like that. There's really no love, but with that 5 of Cups in reverse, you're going to have to accept it, right? And it is what it is. Like what you thought you knew, and you're putting your faith and trusting people who they didn't love you and didn't care about you, right? And I feel like that's like, dang, I really thought you had the best intentions for me. And when you realize that they didn't, they don't, and they never will, because there's no love. Right? There's no love in that. So, are you going to keep listening and going down the path and taking the words and the advice of people that don't care about you? Or are you going to do what makes you happy and do what's best for you? Right? And I feel like a lot of divine masculines, that's what they're doing, because it's like, dang, it is what it is. So, that's the only way they're going to be able to be happy, too. Anyways, this is a reading. Yeah. 6 of Wands reverse. You're listening to a bunch of people who failed, are failing, and want to see you fail. Don't want you to have love. Don't want you to have happiness. Why are you listening to that? Alright? You're a divine masculine. Go be happy with your divine feminine. Go do that. Stop listening to your karmic mom, right, who's been single forever and just bitter. Stop listening to your karmic friend who can't keep a relationship, right? Stop listening to your karmic friend who hasn't seen their kids in, like, I don't know, 4 years, but then complain because they never get to see them, but they don't... Have you done anything with the courts? I don't want to get the courts involved. Okay, so you just want to be a bum with no responsibilities, right? It's a lot of that. Like, listen, look at who you're getting advice from, right? But you're taking advice from your female friend who's been hitting on you for like who knows how long, right? But every time you mention so-and-so's name, they feel some type of way. Oh, you don't need her, you got me. And it's just like, you're not even for me. Like, you don't even love me. You want me to choose you? Stupid. Anyway, so this is a reading. Bye.